Hello. We are back. Back to making my own stuff. I added the arm this morning. I didn't do much with it. I just threw it on here. As you can see, it's just there. Anyway, I gotta add the actual, like, proper stuff to it. Kind of. Oh, that's the hand. Oopsie. That's the inside. Hello, I just wanted to listen to Love Rhythm by Love Unlimited Orchestra, You Haven't Done Nothing by Stevie Wonder, and Mirai by Hiromi Iwasaki, and From East to West by Voyage. Hello, welcome. What lovely options. I'm sorry. I can't use a microphone. Like, if I used the microphone, I wouldn't have the drawing tablet. I need another, like, dongle thing. Another reason why I despise this MacBook. Everything I need is, like, not compatible with this thing. It's so annoying. Just, that's upper. Or. Yeah, most of this model's process has been pretty fast. Yes, and your drawing is nice also. Thank you. I'm mostly just piecing together previous model parts because I already drew them anyway, so might as well just put them to use. What is this? Oh, those are the slippers. Right now everything's kind of on the same layer. even though it shouldn't be, but like we're getting started. We're laying down the foundation. It's a work in progress, and why is this so dark? What? It's not what I picked. Oh boy. Yeah, I've also just stopped putting music on in the background just so that way my laptop isn't exhausted or whatever. It's already kind of chugging. You don't need it to chug more than it has to. I need a plan for a new laptop. I'm probably going to be talking about this for like ever until I actually get one, because currently I cannot get a new one. But one day I will, and I will be very happy. Because then I will no longer have to fight with the computer all that often. We're just having a chill Tuesday. There's not that much to talk about at the moment. There's only Soons. The slippers need a little bit more color, but we'll get there. I kind of want to color parts of the hair right now because it's bothering me. It's bothering me that there's like nothing here. This is the time when we get to see the funky little shading process. I mean, I think I've done this before. Most of this is just me trying to remember what I did the first time. But I think the fact that each model is slightly different from the last one, it's kind of cute. They're not so different from each other that it's very noticeable, but like there's just a little bit of difference. Maybe a little bit. I'll go and listen to I Gotcha by Jotex. What is hit by Tower of Power? We Got It Bad Girl by Stevie Wonder and Dream World by Dawn Downing. Bye, Mercury. Thanks for stopping by. Today is pretty chill, isn't it? Okay, this color works better. This works much better. The other one was a bit too red, I guess, and too dark. This one's a little bit more orangey. The human hair color is a little bit more on the orangey side than the werewolf models. Because I say so. No, why would I do that? I need them on top of each other. This piece is going to be very important for later. I have some ideas cooking that I already got some concept ideas on. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting. Well, actually, I don't know if I need this exact part. I'm drafting. Hello, bestie! Bestie, hi! We're still working on this thing. I did a little bit before I started streaming. I added the arm on the other side. And now we're working on the head. I won't talk too much because I'm making mac and cheese for me and my brothers. Ah, nice. Mac and cheese is good. It is so simple. Very simple and tasty dish. Meanwhile, I had leftover Korean beef for breakfast because there's no cheese. wanted a grilled cheese sandwich, but we didn't have it. So all that's left was leftovers. There's something funky about this piece. Alfredo Vienna sausages. Alfredo mac and cheese with Vienna sausages. I don't know how I missed an entire sentence, but yes. The meal of childhood memories. When in doubt, Vienna sausages. Put them in your farina in the morning and you got a breakfast. Yummy. Sometimes I would eat those things out the can. A little weirdo. I love mac and cheese with Vienna sausages and broccoli. I miss that. Ooh, that's also good too. That's also really yummy. My mom would put it with in that the Vienna sausages in that rice with the I think it was like a Szechuan seasoning packet or whatever. I just remember it being like very orange. And she would put the Vienna sausages in there and then it was like, there, dinner. Rice with Vienna sausages. Maybe a cheap piece of pork. Childhood. I say that as if I don't eat that still regularly. Yeah, the Szechuan. I think it was Szechuan. It was that Goya thing. The Goya. Well, for me, it has to be straight from the can. I don't know why, but I hate it. I'd eat the Vienna sausages either way. If I was really hungry, I would just eat them out of the can. It's like, ooh, snack, Vienna sausages. Yummy. You know you taste good Spanish food when you have the packs. When you got that sazon. That sazon seasoning. Or sofrito. My mom still has a bunch of like little sofrito ice cubes that she made. Like she'll make a bunch of it and then she'll put it in like the freezer. And then save it for later. For the next meal. You're getting nothing but sofrito and pork chops for like the next week. Speaking of things in the freezer, we used to have a neighbor lady. I don't know. I don't really remember exactly how we knew this lady. I'm pretty sure it was from my dad. She used to make a bunch of like homemade pasteles, and then she would just give them to people. And it was actually really good. It was the best pasteles I ever ate in my life. She was a sweet old lady. There's so many jars. I think a very universal experience, regardless if you're Hispanic or not, was the plastic bag full of plastic bags. I feel like a lot of people talk about that. It's like, yeah, Well, I feel like that's more of a you're growing up on the low end of society, and you're just like you gotta save what we can. Save all the grocery bags. You never know when you need them for something. We still have the plastic bag full of plastic bags. Any cave you ever heard it, but limit, limit is so good. I hope you're spelling it right, because I don't know if it's something I know or not. Embarrassed. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Ooh, I'm getting something if it'll load. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Now I know what you're talking about, because the old lady who used to give us pasteles also made these too. I remember what you're talking about now. I saw the little cups, I'm like, memories unlocked. I remember that so good. I want it. I miss it. Oh, to be a kid again. I don't know, because, like, sometimes I just know things, but I don't know the name of it because it's, like, in Spanish, and my mom doesn't really tell me what the name is sometimes. But yes, I remember that. That's so good. I liked the pineapple. Not the pineapple, the not cucumber. Why would I say cucumber? Coconut ones. But there was also like different like fruit punch flavors or whatever that she would sometimes make. Like, they're so good. For some reason, I didn't see you live a few seconds away. Because YouTube is stupid. And if you're not consistent, it destroys your reach. And I was like inconsistent for like 1 week. Bye-bye, consistency. Yeah. I like red flavors. I always grabbed like whatever was red, honestly. I gravitated toward the red. Red 40. No, I saw Oreo and Nutella Lindy. Yeah, people get creative with it, I guess. I think she also made something like that too. Not Nutella. I think she made like a cookie one, like an Oreo cookie one before. I could just be misremembering, I don't know. Because it's been so long. I just remember coconut, cherry, and like fruit flavors. I think there was pineapple. But, like she used to make it with the plastic cups, with the little caps on them. Indeed. I feel like I'm saying it so awkwardly because like I barely know how to speak Spanish. I'm very conscious about the pronunciation of Spanish words. My mom told me there was an ice cream that tastes like rice with candolas. I'd probably try it. Just to see. Although, then again, if you pronounce things in Spanish, you can pronounce things in Japanese. Actually, if you can pronounce things in, like, Portuguese as well, or Italian, you can pronounce things better in Japanese. Fun fact. Also, my mom told me I would love Puerto Rico because of the meat. There is a lot of good food. I've only ever been, like, to the island. I've only ever been there when I was, like, a baby. I have no memories of anything except for that one vacation video, because I remember being at my grandma's house playing with foam puzzle pieces, and I was like 5. I'm a meat girly. Guess that's why my mom agrees Leona's my husband. We both hate veggies. That's funny. I like that. Your mom's funny. Yeah, I've only ever been to Puerto Rico when I was, like, a very small child. I haven't been there since. I would like to go back, but I have no money. I don't have money. And it's sad because my grandma's there. I need to visit my grandma. Although my grandma watches Twist, she had no idea what it was until she called me. I told her about Twist once, but never told her it was an anime. Wow. My mom is, like, vaguely aware of my interests. She's vaguely aware of Twisted Wonderland because I bought a manga once and she just kind of flipped through it real quick, and I don't know. I don't know her thoughts about it. Bestie! I'm trying to be consistent. Welcome, Fabina. Also, I showed her a pic of Leona, and when she got to the episode where you meets Leona, she sent me a photo saying, is this the one you like? I think my mom has a pretty good idea of what my favorite characters are. But there's like this one thing that she still, like, pays attention to, and it's just, she sees anything with cherries on it, she'll get it for me, and that's basically because of my Kakyoin obsession, and he is associated with cherries, or at least that one funny scene with the cherries. And ever since then, she finds anything with, like, a cherry pattern on it, she's like, here, have this. Like, thank you. I love it. It's like getting Kakyoin merch without having to buy Kakyoin merch. Because I can't afford Kakyoin merch. Oof. I attempted to explain Twisted Wonderland to my friends at school, but no one paid attention. attempted with Cousin, but that girl doesn't even understand popular anime. Like JJK. Are you calling me Fabina or... I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I feel like I don't know how to pronounce it anymore. I'm sorry. I'm very self-conscious with pronunciation of things. My brain is kind of... Also working on chapter 3 of my fic. Also, I'm making the Horn King name after the actor who played him. Name is Fabiha. Oh. I'm sorry. It's like, I knew I pronounced it correctly before, but my brain, man. I don't know, for some reason with the way it's written this way, my brain couldn't register the H. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bestie. Forgive me. He used to say it correctly, I guess he forgot. I know, I feel bad. Again, I think it's because you were using a different account, and for some reason I could see the H better. I could see the H better before. My dyslexic brains is something. My glasses got foggy because of the mac and cheese. The universal experience when cooking with glasses. It's okay, my little relatives can't say it. I'm just used to being tricky. Oh, I'm sorry. That's even more awkward, actually, if your relatives can't even say your name right. I try my best. Yeah, that's like awkward. I gotta remember my letters. Anyone remember Pearlville's pet fancy bird? Global star that became a human? Oh yes, I remember the Tales of Pearl. Fancy little Pearl. Do we have more Pearl lore? I need updates. More lore. More lore. More Pearl lore. What's Pearl been up to? Totally legit real character in Twisted Wonderland. Yeah, I had a dream with him. Pearl started a fashion brand that is bigger than Chanel, Gucci, insert every other fashion brand here. Look at Pearl go. Fashion icon. He's changing the world. I believe in Pearl's cause. Pearl will be doing all of the side quests possible. He's gonna get 100% achievements for completing all the side quests. All the side quests you can imagine. He was number one. No, Pearl did not forget his roots as a bird. He started another fashion brand for animals too. Icon! Go, Pearl, go. Ethical animal fashion. We love it. Funny little outfits designed for practicality. Bill is top model, honestly. As he should be. Oh, there's a piece missing. He was a fairy. I don't know why I didn't see that one. Why is it doing this? But Bill got a little worried that Pearl was doing a little too much, so then they had a heartfelt conversation about ambitions and limits, and how Pearl shouldn't stress himself out. YouTube being stupid as usual. I got sidetracked by a group chat. My friend has discovered. Appellings. What is up with this piece here? Why is it so funky? I added more to my Mega OC, my baby boy Madison. Ooh. Nice. Meanwhile, my Twist OCs are still in the corner, angrily shouting at me to do more with them. Haven't done much with them, so yeah. Kalea needs to breathe. Today I just want to confuse newbies that don't know about Twist and act like Pearl is a real character. And when they see he's not there, I'll just say, he was a scrapped character, okay? He was in the concept art, like, what are you talking about? His dream is to be away from Ida and Ortho, so the debt is paid, but Ortho and Ida are still with him. Didn't Ambi have a snake OC guy? I forgot his name. Yeah, that's Kalea. Kalea needs to breathe. Kalea needs to be back in the spotlight. I miss my silly little snake boy. I haven't done much with him in a while. Cause like he kind of just exists. He's just a silly little creature that will raid your fridge at 3 a.m. It's not his fault. He's a giant anaconda. She needs food. Yes, Ambi Snake Boy. King needs food. Do not trust him alone in the kitchen. I wonder if I still have this image I did of like a Master Kalea idea. He goes for the raw eggs. He tries to eat the raw eggs. It's fine. He does this both. He's done this before. He's fine. Weird little creature. I love him. He built different. And about Kai Silks and the spider accident, who looks like some Tumblr sexy man, even though I never intended him to just... He just does for some reason. Ah yes. Tumblr sexy man. It just is a thing. You just know it when you see it for some reason. Also for my PJ idea, I had him steal Ida's hoodie. I love the gay song. Well, Matt's is back. Oh, my silly little creatures. Kai is also Pearl's model. Kai also provides the finest of fine silks because, yeah, why not? His name is literally Silk Sun. And get the highest quality goods. I might try to pull up the image of Kalia. His like Master Chef outfit. Around time of, oh no, what am I doing? Oh no. What is happening? Okay, nothing. Why did it do that? I just wanted to save. Okay, there we go. So Madison's dream is just him having a gay panic. I was meaning to make Ida like my own redesign of Adriana's characters that I saw in emails, but I wasn't sure if I was allowed to, and my gacha life got deleted. Oh no. That's not fun. I might come back to fix the hair. What is this? What is here? There's nothing here. Why is this here? Oh, never mind. There was something. Wait, no, there is nothing there. What? Weird empty rows. Okay, now this is gonna have to be split in 2 pieces. I can already tell. I'm just gonna get rid of everything on here. And my shirt. And all, just everything. Turning everything off. There. Turn everything off real quick. What does the shirt say? Puppuccino. It's like up and cappuccino because I'm silly. Actually, I kind of want to change the shirt. The shirt might go through a design change because that always happens with everything I draw. She looks taller in the art than the model because of the bigger head. So you can do the redesigns, I don't mind. Nice. I got a big ol' head. I meant to look cute and adorable. And stop staring at me with the big old eyes. Wait, no, that's the color of the shirt. Oopsies. Yeah, sometimes I don't draw my model to like accuracy. It happens. This goober's tiny. He just got long legs. Oh no, not again! I know I'm kind of laggy, like I can see my model being laggy. If I had a shirt in Twist PJ cards, it'd say, "Seen this demon, kind of like seen this angel, but different because I'm no angel." Out of him and Jesse, who looks more gay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna change the design on this pajama shirt. I still want something silly on it though. I'm just not sure what anymore. Because I like silly shirts. Silly shirts are very cute. I want something funny. Oh boy. I hope it's nothing on my end because I'm already struggling with this thing. I'm struggling with this laptop. I don't need any more issues. Also, I didn't say it, but Sumortho Anita. Yeah, we got the Sooms. We're still in Soom Wonderland, so I mean it has nothing to do with anything, though. I always have Sooms. I'm actually trying to clear the Soom event, but it takes long. Why it always takes so long to re-clear an event? One time my friend had a character that looked like a twink and asked me if he looked gay because he was meant to look gay, and all I could say was, IDK, what does gay look like? Because IDK, how to answer that? True, how do you answer that? It's like, why do you think gay looks like a specific thing? Sounds very backwards of you, hmm? Gay can look like anything. The Sims are chatting on your shoulders. They're having a lovely little conversation. Or not. Ida could just be complaining about everything. We don't know. They're having a silly little chat. Would have said gay either way. I don't really worry too much about what my characters look like other than, do I like how the design looks, yes or no? That's all I think. Well, true, because I have a twink OC, but a fashion idol gay, also known as Jesse and Bun. Funny thing is that friend is the most LGBTQ person, like, ever, like, actually, but I'm a straight girl, so I felt like I had no right to say anything. More importantly, why would this person ask you if the character looked gay enough? Weird. I'm straight too, but I say the most gay things ever. Fictional characters be fictional characters. If they hot, I say so. I once dipped my lesbian friends just so she can get away from her ex. Well, that's nice of you. She's taller than me. That's funny. I've seen the biggest, buffest, burliest men ever be gay, so IDK man is sexuality and romance. It has nothing to do with appearance. So true. It's so true. Otherwise, you just start stereotyping people, and that's not very cash money of you. So I was topped. That is true. Yeah. Although sometimes I feel like people need to stop worrying about what a character comes off as. If you say the character is supposed to be something, that's what the character is supposed to be. Headcanon should always just be silly, fun stuff that you think of with the expectation that it's never going to be canon. I feel like people have forgot about that part when it comes to headcanons, that they're not supposed to be canon. They'll never be canon, and that's what makes them fun. And you gotta accept that. Otherwise, you're just very annoying and nobody wants to talk to you anymore, because if they want to talk about the actual content of whatever it is that they're watching, they're just gonna think that you don't like the series if all you talk about is your own headcanons over what's actually being presented. Because that's a little annoying. Riddle's 5'3", thank goodness I'm 5'4". I'm like shorter than Riddle. Like half an inch. We're like around the same height. We're all about Riddle height over here, I guess. Except for Fabia. Fabija. I feel like I'm overcompensating. Well, I'm a bit taller by an inch. Man, I'm the smallest. I'm taller than Pell, but smaller than Riddle. Yes, you are, bestie. Enjoy being tall. I think I'm going to finish coloring the inside. We for a little bit and then we call it a day. Or I could just do this later. Because I need to split this anyway. Because right now this whole thing's like on top of everything when it's not supposed to be on top of everything. But we'll fix that. I might have to fix the sleeves too now that I'm looking at it, because the shirt sleeves are kind of over top. They're not lined up correctly. This is gonna require a lot more messing around. Yeah, because this thing has to be split into the sleeves and the back. Thing about me is I was called Floyd Leach by one of my twist besties, even though I'm Riddle's fight. Then my other twist bestie said I was their sector love child. Sometimes I feel like an anti-shipper. Not like I hate ships, I just don't ship anything unless I'm literally told these characters are an actual relationship. Yeah, that's usually how I am too. Like, I don't go out of my way to just focus on shipping characters. It's more like if the series is presenting me characters that are meant to be shipped together, I probably like them more than characters that aren't confirmed to be in a relationship. But that's just me. That's sometimes me. I feel like that's most normal for people. Where it's like you see characters in a relationship and it's like, oh, that's what the author wants? Okay. I don't really have that many gripes against canon ships. What is that tiny thing? That is a watermark. That is the VTube Studio watermark creature. I'm using everything for free, okay? Partially because I'm Arrow Ace and don't care about all romance stuff, so I don't care enough to think of relationships for characters. Yeah, I kind of enjoy canon ships in general. But people are like, oh, that's so boring or whatever. It's like, not really. And I don't think most canon ships are written horribly, because I feel like that's one thing people like to say about, like, headcanon ships or whatever, is that these characters have much better chemistry than the official characters. I think that's the VTube Studio mascot. I don't remember the name of it. I think it's Akimi or something. Watermark Larry. Watermark Akimi. Wait, I think that is the name. Hold on. Because she's like one of the presets. Oh, it's Akari. That's Watermark Akari. I'll call it VTubet. She does have an official name. It's Akari. Akari VTubet. I love canon ships, but I don't have the time because it's toxic every time I try to say it. It's fine or okay, even though it's yeah. I mean, the only time I've, like, invested in ships has been Fire Emblem, because it kind of lets you, pair characters together. So technically there is nothing canon in those Fire Emblem games, because you can ship whatever characters you want, sort of. Like, they have, like, some characters only have, like, a select few that you can, like, pair them up with, others not really. The main character can be paired with anybody. At least from Awakening onward. Yeah. I'm fine with, like, canon pairings. Non-canon pairings are a very rare exception, because most of my favorite ships do tend to be canon, even if they're, like, side characters that I like more than main characters. I once said the main lovers together, and I was told, no, it's boring, when they're not. Yeah, I feel like some people like to pretend that it's more boring than it actually is, when in reality they just like a different type of character dynamic. And that's okay. You can like a different type of character dynamic with your pairings or whatever. I'm sure there are other series out there that exist that have the kinds of dynamics that you're looking for. And maybe this one just isn't the one for you, you know? Bye, Fabiha. Bye, bestie. Bye, Adriana. It is time to wrap up anyway. We got some progress done. Things to work on. See you then. Adios. Wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Bye-bye.